I know this running a little bit long. It's been 10 minutes. We're almost done. The next size is, what we just heard about the first video was the battery, the power wire, the capacitors. Now we're talking about speaker wire. Now, this right here is 12 gauge wire. And this is for all your stuff like 10 inch, 12 inch, 8 inch stubs. This is what you use. For 15s, I normally upgrade to 10 gauge power wire or 10 gauge speaker wire if it's available, and that's what I use for my 15s, my 18s, or my high power stuff over 2000 watt RMS. Alright, so this is 12 gauge, this is what we use for the speakers. Right? So now that we have all the proper equipment in the car, all the proper wiring, how are we going to keep an eye on it? Right? So you got to get voltage meters. Digital voltage meters, right? There's this thinger, you find these things on eBay, 15 bucks. It's a brand name stuff, it's high quality, it works the way it's supposed to. It's not all jumpy up and down. These are good, high quality stuff that works the way it's supposed to. Right? Or you go a little bit extreme, like what we're doing, right? This is a radio piece that goes under your radio for a double DIN, right? I'm on 4 amplifiers or 4 power connections to see if the fuse is good, if the fuse is blown. Also with a digital multimeter back of where these 4 are mounted. This is us. We're going a little extreme, but we need to keep an eye on our equipment. So if you have any questions, remember, so it's just, you start from a battery. You gotta get a good battery. It has to be strong enough to run the system, right? Cold cranking amps. You know, you can do the math, add it together, make sure it's correct. Then you have power wire. You gotta get good power wire. You know, cheap power wire is cheap. Good power wire is good. You know, if your jacket, if there's more jacket than wire, it's probably pretty cheap. So make sure the jacket is kept to a minimum and the wire is kept to a maximum. And all you gotta do is look into it. If the wire is less than the jacket, then you got cheap wire. If the jacket is less than the wire, then you got good wire. That's the way to know. It is what it is. You know, there's a lot of cheap Chinese companies out there that doing things correctly. Not all of them are cheap, just a few of them, right? From there, you got capacitors, stiffening power for your amplifier. You got speaker wires, power going to the speaker. Make sure you got a thick enough wire so you don't lose power. And from there, you got to keep an eye on everything. You got to keep an eye on your voltage that you have. Make sure it don't go down too low. If it is, you will have premature failure to your alternators and your charging system, and that's not good for your electrical system. Especially a lot of these new cars, that's everything electricalized. When you have dead short like that, you're gonna cause other problems. You know, things will wear out quicker. So make sure everything's done correctly. Then from there, the next step is a big 3 upgrade. You can search online. We will do a hands-on install of a big 3 upgrade next time. Not next time, but in the near future when it's a little bit nicer outside. So that's it. That's today's show. It's a 2-part video. I'm going to try to combine it. If not, it's going to stay a 2-part video. Good night. My name is Mike. Go Big Live. And that is George. Say hi, George. He don't move much. He's a puppet.